let's get into it as it's happening straight to the Anfield, where we are going straight to the home turf of the defending champions of the EPL. Alexander Isak's verbal agreement rather with Liverpool. Liverpool have reportedly reached a verbal agreement with Newcastle's striker Alexander Isak. Now the focus shifts to the negotiation of a massive transfer fee, potentially over 100 million pounds total package. But earlier on today, we heard that Newcastle also rejected the first offer sent by Liverpool. That yes, that was an abuse to them. But straight to Yamaita, Alexander Isak, is he the right fit for Liverpool's evolving front line under Arne Slot?
I think if you check the world of football, he's a perfect fit. Because we see the ways he plays. The hold up plays beautiful. He can play from the wings. He can be the number 8 and he can also be the number 9. He's like 3-in-1 kind of player. So very skillful, very calm with the ball, understands the Premier League, successful already in the Premier League. So I think that is just a win-win situation, but I think that money will affect their PSR.
But yeah, I think Liverpool are actually one of the LDS. They have one of the LDS
That's why they're
PSR and
spending like
FFP in
this.
EPL. Polo, looking at it, Newcastle are asking for in the region of 150 million pounds for Alexander Isak. Do you think he's worth that amount? And looking at the fact that they just signed Ugo Ekitike
Yeah.
recently for 90 million euros, how are they going to fit in all those talents?
Well, like you said, Liverpool are very very buoyant financially at the moment, and they recently sold what's his name now, Luis Diaz, to add to the money they have. But I don't see Liverpool, bringing out 150 million. Like you said, Newcastle have rejected their first offer. And Newcastle have made it clear it's not for sale. But I believe if they could get in the region of 150, they would definitely send. But I don't think Liverpool will be able to afford that 150 million for him at this market now. But if you talk about if Isak is worth that amount, I think it's worth it based on what we've seen with other transfers. If Liverpool can bring out almost 95 million euros for Igo Ekitike, I see no reason why Newcastle should not be demanding for more than 150 million safe. So it's worth it to me. So, but I don't think Liverpool will be able to afford it.
Okay, yeah, right. Straight to you. Looking at what's it called? Yeah, Alexander Isak. We saw him last season score about 23 goals in the EPL. One of his best prolific striker, and is currently one of the best striker in the world of football. What do you think he will bring it to the table for Liverpool? Should Liverpool fork out that 150 million pounds, and you see Liverpool going to that limit, getting paying that amount for Isak?
I think it's too much. I think 150 million is too much for him. You have to consider the risk of the game. What if he gets injured? Maybe 6 months.
And he's a player that actually he's not. He
Gets
has a
Injury
chance
injured
prone.
easily,
Yeah.
so I don't think he's. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, the 120 million bid for him, I think they could have started with maybe 105 just to start. If you start negotiation with 120, is the normal thing is I've not seen any club lately that accepts the first bid. The first bid is to open the floor
The floor.
for the other bids to come. So why will you go that high at the first bid? I think the guy running the shot at Liverpool should be called to question.
Yeah, that is Michael Edwards.
Yeah, so yes, there's the money, but that doesn't mean you should not be smart with it. See, if the business they are doing now does not bring out the goodies, now they'll be in Man U situation because PSI is about incomings and outgoings. Everything has to be balanced, FFP and all. So I think that going above to 150 million for me is too much. Is on the high. I think they can get prolific players who can do that job and they pay less.
Okay, Paulo, do you think Liverpool should be breaking their transfer record for Alexander Isak?
Well, if Arne Slot feels that he wants the player by all means, I think they can go ahead and break the record. But there's also a report, coming out this evening that Liverpool are are saying they can't go beyond
I think
that
they're just playing hardball. They're
120.
actually going to come back. It's just putting Newcastle in a difficult situation.
Because they
That
see
is what
that
I say
Alexander
to it.
Isak
Yeah.
wants to come to
Yeah, that
Liverpool.
is about it. Straight to the comment section, is Isak the ideal striker to lead Liverpool's new era, or should they go for someone else? And don't forget, Chelsea also want to sell, what's it called, you guys
Jackson.
striker Nicholas Jackson, so they can also come out for Nicholas Jackson and get him